All right. Fix this webcam. Afterlife, the next time someone in your household upgrades their good cameras and y'all gotta hand me down, let me know. Because I gotta get rid of this webcam. All right, so we can continue. We can continue with the card game. Or we can try and figure out more about what's going on in Puzzle Town. I don't know. I don't have any idea what's going on with this. I don't have any info about what a clock, what time would help me solve a puzzle. Don't know what's going on with this guy. Or the globe. We extinguished a candle and it allowed smoke to pool in this thing. Can I do anything with this? No. We looked at this guy and I couldn't figure out this. How did this do 3? Oh, wait. Oh, because I wasn't thinking about it in the right order. I forgot that I had put that in there. Very well. You may add it to your deck, and I'll deal you one every so often. That is the skink. Kind of looks like a game board. I was thinking about it left to right for some reason. Okay, so then that means if this is stuck on his side, this should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Why is that only 2? These guys aren't active yet. This should be doing a full 3, 4. What? One. Why did that work? Oh my God, there's more. 1. Oh, is there something about this power? Formidable creatures, those ants. Very well. I will add them to your deck and make them available for future challengers. What is up with that ability? It's like a tail getting cut off. Lose tail. When a card bearing the sigil would be struck, a tail is created in its place and a card bearing the sigil moves to the right. Oh, so it was striking, so it was splitting and turning into 2 defenders on that board? Is that what was happening? Yeah, so if I was hitting it with this 2, I was actually nullifying the 2 and the 3. So if I send this, it should only give me 2 attacks. But without this, this guy never splits and separates, so it's a full 5. Okay, interesting. Ants. You're blocked, but you can't move over. That gets me to 4. This should be 1. Nothing. How did that do nothing? How does that do 4? Oh, because this ant is equal to all ants, right? Is that how the ant one works? Well, the tail, yeah, tail splitting on the one where I tried it solo. Hang on. This is so wild. When a card bearing the sigil is played, an ant is created in your hand. Okay. But I don't get a chance to play more cards. Oh my god, there's so much. So this is bifurcated attack. So it attacks to the 2 on either side of it, right? So we're attacking this thing no matter what. That gives me 1. You'll learn them later if you need. I can't move this and I can't move that. Yeah, I think I need a better understanding of some of the like more exotic abilities. You again. Indeed. Our friend freed me. Well, I basically told them how to do it. You got a plan? We have another friend here. You've got to be... I wouldn't call him a friend, but I suppose we are in deep this time. What? Yeah, I gave a glance to the rule book. But some of them I just needed to like actually see them in practice. It's a lot to go over to those practice boards, the puzzle boards, and just absorb it. The creature opposing a card bearing the sigil loses 1 power. Okay, that's interesting. And he calls for bones. So a stump I gotta get through before I can attack. I have a blocker on the left. What the fuck? There's an ant on the table. Flight. Porcupine is gonna give me stinging damage, so I don't want to attack him with anything that's low health. So let's do this. Let's get our squirrel out. Give me stoat. Okay. He wasn't super pumped about that, apparently. I already have 3 items. So let's nuke an item, just so that the next time we have an item to pick up, it's not in vain. And then... okay. And then stink bug here is not super useful, so I'm gonna sit on that for a second. All right, so bullfrog's gonna die this turn. Stoat's gonna kill sparrow. We want to sacrifice bullfrog. Possum is all we get out of it though, huh? All right, let's get Possum out. He can start working his way through that stump. Stink bug we can put out after we kill a... oh, I can't kill this squirrel though. All right, he's just blocking. That's fine. Now we can pull out stink bug. I see the way this is going. I concede. You may accept my surrender, or you may finish this match the slow way. Wait, what? So my man just up and quit? I'm so confused. The regal moose, the creatures of the wild, make way for it. Yo, moose is a fucking animal. Hefty. At the end of the owner's turn, a card bearing this sigil will move in the direction inscribed on the sigil. Creatures in the way will be pushed in the same direction. So he's beefy, but he makes it harder to control my board. Yo, it's Chaboy. Chaboy Chris. I mean, we gotta take Chris, right? That's so fucking bonkers. All right. Oh, Ant Queen. Is there anything we could make Chris unkillable? Oh, but that would override his flying, right? So I don't want to do that. But what if we turned our wolf unkillable? That's not as useful as it sounds, because if he's got a summoning cost, he comes back in my hand. I would still have to pay my summoning cost every time. Stinkbug, I don't want to kill because he's one of this like narrative story cards. I don't know, maybe put high leap on someone instead of bullfrog, or we could just go soup someone up, I guess. I don't know what'll happen if you get two of the same. I mean, I guess we could try it, right? Honestly, I don't know. A 3/2 Undying for 1 blood might actually be worth more than a 3/2 flying. Because if it's always in my hand, that means he's always just draw a squirrel card to put him back out. So we could try it, because if it makes him stack, that would be outrageous. All right. The choice is yours. Sorry, cockroach. Let's see what this does. My guess is it'll just make him undying. Yo, did it graft it onto him? Is he both? There's a way out for both of us. It's somewhere in this foul cabin. Be silent, or I will tear you to shreds. I shut him up proper, huh? So worker ant. The value represented with this sigil will be equal to the number of ants that the owner has on their side of the table. So right now this would be a 1/2 creature for 1 sacrifice. I think we'd rather have the stoat right now until a total misplay. Oh my god. Was it? Does it actually know that? So give me a squirrel. Ow. Sorry, friendo. Let's get rid of this coyote with this wolf. That hurts. I'm not gonna lie, that hurts. We're okay though. Let's see. You would only do 1 damage. Let me do this. Get him out. If for no other reason than he generates more bones, use my bottles and stuff. I'm kind of keeping an eye on it. I don't need the single squirrel right now because it wouldn't have changed what I was able to summon. And right now I'm trading way more damage out than what I'm receiving. So strange. Why can't I remember his name? I believe I lost some of my memory in the flash. In the flash? Are these former competitors? Does he mean like the flash from the camera? I don't like that. Back in the game. Well, kind of. All right, but this porcupine has 0 health or 0 attack now. And so now possum as a block. This should end it. We in there. How brutal of you. You dealt me more damage than you needed to win. However, in my game, such feats are rewarded. To be precise, a tooth to keep for each extra damage dealt. The trapper may be interested in your spoils. The trapper? I'm assuming that's what this trap thing. I didn't realize they were all teeth. Yeah, the ones that aren't pulled directly out of my fucking skull piece are like his decorative teeth, it looks like. You were stopped along the way by a trapper looking to liquidate his pelts. There was something uncanny about his appearance, but you were quickly distracted by his wares. Ooh, another mask? Care to look at my pelts? Take a pelt, free of charge. See the quality? You leaving already? Please, consider me pelts. I only have 1 tooth, dog. What are pelts? You'll need more teeth for that one. Thanks for your business. The man assured you of the value of the pelts. They appear to be useless in a fight, but he mentioned that the trader further down the path would reward you for them. Oh, okay. So they are like useless filler cards. I actually wanted to look at the map. They're useless filler cards, but somewhere there's a trader. Interesting. God, we want Chris in the game. When a card bearing the sigil is played, an ant is created in your hand. Thinking about sacrificing. So like the problem I have right now is we have so many cards that this is like the problem you have when you first start a game like slay the spire rather, where you see cool cards and you take them, but then it just leads to deck bloat, and now you're not getting the cards you want. Like we want less cards because we want more opportunities for stuff like Chris to come out. So I'm wondering if I should sacrifice another card and maybe move Stoat's ability onto Wolf. What up, Sans? Not entirely useless. They can be played and they can be used to block. That's a good point. The fact that it's a no-cost card that I could throw out as like a temporary block that wouldn't lose me the use of a squirrel does have some pretty high utility, especially if I just need 1 turn before I can get something else into play, because it's not like throwing out a bigger wall where you would then be stuck. That's not that many cards. No, you're not wrong. I'm just trying to think about it. This is only like our 2nd time on the game board, so I'm just trying to think of the process. And right now, I don't see a ton of utility in stuff like Skink. Like Skink splits, but it leaves me with 2 positions taken up by very weak cards. Whereas if I put that on Wolf, I'm at least putting something on Wolf that makes him a little more useful for a 2 sacrifice. Or we could just go upgrade something. An upgrade on Bullfrog I wouldn't hate. Upgrade on Stinkbug so he can stay in the fight longer and drain more power I wouldn't hate. Let's go upgrade Stink Bug. A group of starving survivors stood around a dying campfire. There's room for a creature around the fire, one said. The warmth will enhance its health, said another. One of the survivors said nothing at all, but could not stop licking their lips. Health +2. Oh, no way. Ooh, they're not happy with it this time. Does this have like a chance to have me fall for it and they eat him? Is that the problem? No way. Oh. Some rules you could exploit. I'm sure, like, for sure your insight is helpful, because I get the impression that this game, there's so much more going on than what it appears at first glance, that I think this game benefits a whole lot from having kind of more playtime and just being able to go around the block a few times, as it were. But likely part of the design process is to kind of let the player stumble as they learn. Such as you always draw a squirrel and a 1 cost in your starting hands. Oh, I didn't realize that. So no matter what, I get a single cost card so that I have something I can play. I wonder what would happen if one of these, if it is a trick and this has the chance. I'm trying to think of stuff like in other games, an event like this might be variable opportunity, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But I'm wondering if these like narrative driving cards could be killed. I like the idea of a stink bug with more health to sap more strength. The health of the stink bug was enhanced by the worms. Starving survivors, too slow to get you, at least for how little you stay for now. Oh. As one of the survivors began pulling a knife from their pocket, you withdrew. You're right, because they haven't made it secret that, like, after I'm done with the upgrade, they want to hurt me, but we've been able to jet. So we would have, I don't know what this one is. Draw a card, but there's 2 blood. This is mystery card, another fusion. All right, so worker ant isn't super exciting. What does he have? He's got a wolf cub on the way. I'd like an opportunity to kill the wolf cub. They can be killed, they'll just return next round. Okay, that's super helpful to know. Yeah, and then, okay, I'm fine with that. No, that one was okay, because like, if me being super timid about playing the narrative cards led to me dragging a bunch of stuff out, I think that one's helpful to know that it allows me to play a little bit more fearlessly. Worker ant's gonna get rid of the wolf club before he upgrades. We get a possum in my hands. Sparrow's gonna be flying. We have an upcoming chance to draw items that I might take advantage of. So let's ditch them for wolf, and then that actually also gives me enough to bring in possum. Easy peasy. So now the question is, I do think I want items, because I'm at 0 items right now, right? No, I just have the pliers. I kind of want to know what that is, though. We'll just take the card for now. All right, what do we got? What do we got? Raven, so another strong flyer. Raven egg, a nascent raven. It is no less conniving in its incubation. So I'm sacrificing a turn of weight to get it out for 1 less cost, or the Rivet Snapper, the Stalwart Snapper, a near impenetrable defense. So this would be sweet, right? To sacrifice Stink Bug and put it on River Snapper. I think we're gonna take the Raven egg just so that well, we're already pretty loaded for smaller cost cards. Let me take the Raven. And then get some items before this boss fight. We gotta try the Prospector again. Its bleeding yields 3 blood if you can ignore the bleeding. Oh. 0 power, 1 health, worthy sacrifice. So I would need to, hang on, I need to understand. I would need to spend a blood to bring it out, but then if I sacrifice it, it's worth 3 sacrifice. Fledgling. Interesting when transferred. Oh, I didn't even think about moving Fledgling to something else. What would that determinant would do at the end? I like how the fur pattern, or the color pattern in the fur of the goat is the sacrifice sigil. Oh no, believe me, Juki, I'm feeling the complexity. Let me take a black goat. What does the knife do? I should have read more clearly about the knife when I was looking at the book a minute ago. Blah, 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 blah. Nope, 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 nope. Boons. You don't need no boons. Failure? Nothing will happen. This bottle of goo has no use. Skip a turn. This will place a weight on the scales. The pain is temporary. Oh, that's not ominous. All right, Prospector. It's go time. My boss battles are high stakes tests of your aptitude. With one flame, you will either overcome them or die. Fear not. I will let you keep the smoke. What the fuck? I don't think that knife should be there. Just right click the knife. Oh, here's the clank, clank, clanking. The path ahead was blocked by a grotesque figure. 'Twas the Prospector. That's not the special dagger. The Prospector boss again. Stoat not in love with it. What is the smoke? When a card bearing this sigil dies, 4 bones are awarded instead of 1. Interesting. Pack mule we definitely want to get to. We got a coyote to deal with early. You can get a wolf out early and get the smoke. Yeah. Oh. So many bones. Yeah, because I got the 2 from killing them and 4 on the table, right? We still got the black goat in our back pocket too. Skinning knife is different, so do read it. You may skin one of your adversary's cards. It is destroyed and you draw a pelt card. Oh, we can use that to get the pack mule out of here quick. That's actually pretty diesel. Wait, I'm sorry. Oh my god, the coyote's got 2 attack. What a dummy. He's literally the dumbest. All right, we're gonna draw. I need a bone card. Yes, possum is fine. And then, yeah. So give me possum, and then I want to kill the pack mule. You can't cut that; it's too thick. All right, well then I'll save it for something I really need to get rid of, like the cards in the second half, I guess. might pull the black goat next turn. Boulder Gonzo early kind of sucks. I felt like I was a genius. I'm going to be really honest. So let me do this. Black goat. We're going to sack the raven for the goat. Or the possum for the goat. And then... I don't think I get to keep that leftover blood though, do I? No. Ah, that kind of sucks. I want to get some more damage on the board. We're going to lose the gold here, but now we didn't have a whole full row like we did last time. There's the Bloodhound. All right, we need some dudes on the fields. And this will let us kill this adder. Fine. Well, fine. Get him. What is his thing again?
Hello.
When an opposing creature is placed opposite to an empty space. Yeah. Okay. Hello there. Hi, Julie. Worker ant isn't super helpful for us. But it at least lets us put some damage on this Bloodhound, maybe.
Excellent!
Yo, Julie with the resub. Thank you so much. 16 months. Good gravy. All right, Pack Mule moved over. I can get it. Don't worry. Give me 1 second. He already left. I'll get it later. I mean, I need something that we can cast with bones here. The rabbit pelt. But then I'd lose the pelt, right? Whatever. I'll take the block for right now. Oh, wait, what am I doing? What a dummy I am. Oh, and now the pelt's out there for no reason. That's fine. That's fine. So can I sacrifice the pelt like it was a creature? Can't. You can't draw blood from a rabbit pelt. Chris, you dummy. I'm just gonna trade damage with the adder on this one. And now we'll get the skink out to take care of this adder. And then I should be able to hopefully... Ant Queen is 2. Alright, we'll just block with another rabbit pelt for now, I guess. Full scale wolf now, not great. Not gonna lie. Squirrely D. How much do you do? You're only gonna do 2 damage or 1 damage. So you're just gonna die. Let me do this. I know I'm gonna take 3 damage here. Power in numbers, the Ant's Creed. But if I ditch the stoat, now you're gonna do 2, so you'll kill the wolf. Yeah. There we go. There's some creative problem solving. Let's just get a squirrel in our hand for now, since this is basically a free roll turn. Now we're in there. Dang, nabbit! And then we should be able to just basically go ham now, right? Oh, we gotta get Chris out on the field, though. Chris, now's your time to shine, friend. And then just possum. Get out of here, prospector. Huge overkill. I'll take those teeths. Allow me to light your candles once more. I won't be killing you quite yet. Got him. Ooh, you're the first in a while to overcome a boss. As a reward, you are granted an opportunity to select a rare card. Choose carefully. I love all the little individual animations for all the strange UI elements. The Stalwart Mole Man, the ultimate defense. So he has Mighty Leap and Burrower. When an empty space would be struck, a card bearing the sigil will move to that space. So he can block normal and flyers and moves to wherever he's needed to do a block. Mole Man is filthy. For 1 blood? Holy shit. The Prudent Pack Rat. Never doubt the utility of a well-stocked pack. When a card bearing the sigil is played, you will receive a random item as long as your pack is not full. So just once per round, if we get pack rat out onto the board, we keep our item stocked. A largely unimpressive specimen. Card bearing the sigil will grow into a more powerful form after 1 turn on the board. So I have no idea what strange larva would turn into. When I said turn, I meant like combat. Once, as long as I'm getting him into a combat, we basically keep it so that we're regaining 1 item per combat. So I would be free to use 1 item each combat. But it's random, so the utility is going to be questionable. Mole Man seems like a pretty good get here, especially because if we can upgrade him, like at 0-6, he's already very helpful. But if you even get a 1 into his attack column, he becomes pretty filthy. Strange Larva is really compelling. Because goodness knows that whatever it turns into is probably pretty sweet. But I think Mole Man is kind of like the guaranteed help, right? With sound of the prospector's pickaxe still ringing in your ears, you carried onwards. Ooh. The rank smell of rot and mold permeated the humid air. Every step forward was answered by some nearby slip or slither. You tread cautiously into the wetlands. The boss of this is going to be Hidetaka Miyazaki. This is a cave. All right, hang on. Let's look around. Have I ever just tried the door? No, it could never have been that easy. I still don't know what this is. We've already opened the safe. Figurines don't seem to have anything else going on for me. It looks like there's something that might go in here. It's like maybe another squirrel or another animal. Hi. Oh, or maybe this wolf that I can't get out of here. Is this like you just got to click it 1,000 times? Or are these just free teeth? Let's go. Thanks for the teeths, dummy. I wish I knew what the clock... I mean, I could just try and brute force it, right? But that would take me forever. Does it fit? It's a ring? How did that not take me forever, by the way? I don't know why I keep thinking there's going to be something else in one of those if I open it again. All right. To a cave, to a spoopy cave. You arrived at the inky black mouth of a cave. That's awesome how his eyes changed as soon as he was behind it. A strange beast lurked within. It spoke.
Pass one of my trials, and I will be yours.
In a raspy voice. Wasn't really a raspy voice, I was sight reading. 3 creatures will be drawn for your deck. They will decide your success or failure. It spoke again. But first, you will choose a trial. The Trial of Power. The 3 drawn cards must have at least 4 attack power combined to pass. That's not really good for my deck. I've got too many 1s, right? So the 3 drawn, you need to have at least one of them draw with a 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Trial of Wisdom. The 3 drawn cards must have at least 3 sigils. Or Trial of Health. The 3 drawn cards must have at least 6 health. The health is statistically the one that is the best choice for me, because they would need to at least have 2 apiece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Almost all my cards qualify. We want Trial of Health for this deck. Let the Trial of Health begin. Oh, we in there. 3 from Stoat, 6 from Moleman, 2 from Skink. Let's fucking go. The beast revealed itself. It was... Whoa! So these are like pre-souped up cards. Waterborne. A card bearing the sigil submerges itself during its opponent turn. While submerged, opposing creatures attack its owner directly. So this guy's just always going to be able to pop up and attack. I mean, how do we not take this Grizzly? A card bearing the sigil will grow into a more powerful form after 1 turn on the board. More powerful than Grizzly. Like, yes, I realize that it takes 3 blood. Bullfrog that's many lives though is also pretty rad. Fuck. Mega Grizzly's awesome, but he takes quite a bit of setup. I would essentially have to trade out my whole team to get Mega Grizzly on the board. But honestly, isn't that kind of worth it? If the stats, if this was many lives on anything other than a 1 damage, I think we go Grizzly. I'm too excited at the prospects of what that Grizzly could turn into. The inhabited Grizzly joined your menagerie. So we got a campfire. I don't know all the different things that we can wind up with getting at campfire, but if there's anything that would lower the activation cost of Grizzly, that would be pretty fantastic. Items is not bad because we're down to just the pliers. X looks like it's probably get rid of a card, would be my guess. We have some stuff we could think about getting rid of. Skink is a potential ditch. Possum is a potential ditch. I don't know how much I love the ant lineup because it requires us to kind of get all of them at once. Let's get some items. Well, it looks like there's another item opportunity up here. Oh, but there's also a sacrifice. Stink bug on Mole Man would be pretty filthy. I want to see if I can upgrade that Grizzly. You need a lot of ants or they take too many turns to get out. So the problem, right, is that the issue with the ants afterlife is even if you had 4 ants total, the end result is just that they all have 4 attack, right? And I know that's a pretty big number in this game, the way the numbers in this game work, but you're doing all of that setup just to get to 4 ants. Playing ants is like using Kaiba's deck and going for Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon Summon, essentially. The warm light of a campfire was a welcome sight, though the 10 hungry eyes around it dampened the greeting. Warm a creature by the fire, enhance its health. So it's 2 health again. Pick something else, do what you must. Super busy, so I missed a lot. Here now though, what did I miss? Another scary game? Kind of, not scary in the way that some of the stuff we've been playing is, but definitely very moody. So we are locked in a cabin with a mysterious tormentor who is playing card games with us, seemingly for us to earn our freedom. But nothing is as it seems. This is from a guy who very, very much builds games outside the box. And so far it has been that. +4 health, Chris sounds broken. Chris with 3 and 4 on 1 blood is pretty gross. Yeah, so this is me. The last time we died, Olivia, he turned us into one of the cards in our own deck. Which is interesting. We'll try it. I think Chris with 4 health is pretty gross. The survivors were right about the flames. Are they going to try and eat me? They had enhanced the creature's health. Spotting a few of the survivors drooling, you made a hasty retreat with your Chris. That's probably how I would react in real life if I was the Chris. It's been really cool, Olivia. I think you'll dig it. So we have these creatures and we're just trying to kind of overwhelm his defenses. We're keeping track of the score of who's hurt who on this scale. So we're gonna bring some dudes out. I love this spider that's crawling out sometimes. Beehive, bees within. Once a card bearing this sigil is struck, a bee is created in your hand. A bee is defined as 1 power, 1 health, airborne. In my hand or in the player's hand? I gotta assume the player's hand. So these kingfishers are flying and submerged. Submerges itself during its opponent's turn. So we're never gonna have a chance to kill those kingfishers. Interesting. His eyes? Oh, wait. Just wait. It gets way worse. Yeah, I realized it, Juki. I read it afterwards and understood that it was from the perspective of someone who played it themselves. All right, we'll sacrifice our squirrel for a mole man. He's at least going to give us some time because he's going to hold off these kingfishers a bit. And we're going to have to start thinking about getting someone else in. All right, so kingfisher. Oh, he can block both? What a fucking beast. All right. Give me a squirrel. And I think we're just going to roll. I know that seems stupid, but we've got like 2 more turns where we can just tank damage with Mole Man for a second here. Bullfrog. He's going to at least give me time to set up. Now, he dies next turn. Unless... No, he dies next turn. So instead, why don't I sacrifice him? Yeah, so let's do this. Let me bring out Ant Queen. Ditch you dudes. Then we get Worker Ant, which I can worry about next turn. We'll pull a Squirrel. Because we're going to take damage now from these Kingfishers. Oh, he's got other dudes waiting in the wings? Interesting. How much health does Worker Ant have? 2. Okay, so now both my ants are at 2. We're gonna kill the beehive. Oh, I did get the bee. Wait a minute. I don't understand. So now I have a bee, which is basically like, this is like a squirrel that can attack. Interesting. Interesting. All right, well, if that's the case, hold up, check this out. Squirrel, bee, sack them both, give me a wolf. This should be 7 damage unmitigated here, right? I think this should just do it. Oh, get worked, homie. Motherfucker shouldn't have given me a bee. The river otter. Ah, the elusive otter. It submerges itself during my turn. So we just saw this in play. If this number was higher than 1, I think the river otter is really attractive. As it stands, I think he's more useful for something like sacrificing him to add his sigil to like wolf, right? If you have something that's geared more towards offense than defense, this becomes helpful, but you're also basically giving up the opportunity to block whatever he puts opposing to it. The inviolable beehive. When it is attacked, you will draw a bee. Or the coyote. Coyote gives us something else to summon with bones. That could free up. We definitely have a surplus of bones in most configurations. But he's basically just like a throwaway blocker, right? I think we're going to take the coyote. Because he basically acts like a single-use wall that I can then turn around and sacrifice if need be. Items would be helpful. What could we potentially combine out of our sigils? I kind of love the idea of nuking Stinkbug to throw on Mole Man. Because if Mole Man's bouncing around the table blocking everything and he's also sapping it of its strength, that's a pretty filthy combo. I don't like the idea of killing Stinkbug though, because he gives me narrative bits. And I like the narrative bits. Let's get items. Plus I want to know what the fuck this thing is. Oh, and we got another cave. Some bone tokens for a rainy night. So this is literally just smash and get 4 bones. Yeah. Skinning knife I think is super helpful. If you deem it necessary, you may cut up one of my cards with these. You may cut up one of your adversary's cards. It is destroyed. Interesting. I think we're going to take the black goat because that becomes a get the grizzly on the board for free. Oh, this is a battle with an additional modifier. Okay. So this is going to make anything at the end of a turn move over. Or anything that has that sigil move over. Okay, he's got kingfishers and a coyote coming out. Mole Man's a solid open. Let me get Squirrel out. We're going to pull out Mole Man. Oh, no! Oh, the misplay of the century. Just not even paying attention. Oh, that's so bad. All right, Mole Man out. At least now we can bring out Possum, I guess. That was pretty bad. Mole Man's got like nothing he can do for me now. I guess Ant Queen's only gonna have one. She can kill that coyote though. All right. Only the once so far, Daddy D. Yeah, let's go with this. This has our scale to even, and we've gotten rid of the coyote. All right, we want worker ant out, so let's get him out, and I'm gonna put him in this far lane where he's gonna be able to take care of this coyote as he comes through. Oh no, coyote's gonna kill him. All right, that's all right. 5 damage here, right? That's pretty good. That was another misplay for sure. For some reason, I thought coyote was 1-2, not 2-1. Maybe bones? Worker ant again. All right, we're gonna have to let this ride. We're gonna go 2 in his direction, and then he's gonna go 4 in ours. So it's gonna be just on our side of the scale by the time the turn comes next. Oh, I forgot about the river otter. Fuck. Okay, that's fine. Oh, that's fine. Give me squirrel. Give me worker ant. This will kill coyote and get 2 damage against him. Yeah, we're in a pretty good spot. Because now we're going to trade 4 damage over bullfrog. So right now we're just kind of in a stalemate, although his bullfrog's going to add 1 more damage to his side. Yeah. So as soon as I can get something else summoned here. So give me a squirrel. Give me bullfrog just to block homeboy. 4 damage in his direction. So this is just gonna kind of drag out for a minute, but we're actually not in a terrible spot. See, this is kind of what I was talking about before with the river otter when I was trying to think about whether or not I wanted to get one, is that you wind up in this situation where sure, they're on the board and they're doing damage, but they aren't doing anything overwhelming. And since they're not getting removed by your opponent, the only way they're going to come off the board is if you decide to sacrifice them. All right, we got another trial. Trial of power, at least 4 attack. Must have at least 4 blood. At least 3 sigils. Ooh, I think blood is my best choice here. Because attack, we would be praying for Wolf, Chris, and Grizzly. Blood, Grizzly contributes, Raven contributes, Ant Queen contributes, Wolf contributes. Yeah, we gotta do blood and just hope we don't draw our bone cards. 4 attack though just means one of them has to have more than 1 attack. Well, Mole Man is kind of a frustration in that mix because he can pull for a 0. I don't know how they handle the ants. Will the ants have an attack equal to how many ant cards I pull, or will it count as a 0? Because like if I pull them and they're a 1, then that's not terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of my cards have more than 1 attack. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4 have an increased blood cost. I'm gonna go with blood, but it's more than anything because I don't, well, wait. All 3 would need sigils, but I have some with more than 1 sigil. 2 sigils, 1 sigil. That only counts as 1 sigil. So 2, we're doing blood. Let the trial of blood begin. Proper fucked. proper fucked. He pulled 2 0 blood cards. We even got the fucking grizzly out of it. Unbelievable. Failure, the creature whispered as it is faded into the blackness. That's rough skis. That's rough skis. Oh, items again, and we've got a full boat. The amount of items you can carry is 3. And you have 3. Instead, perhaps you'll accept this gift from my friend. Oh, hey, pack rat. The prudent pack rat. Never doubt the utility of a well-stocked pack. So this is another challenge encounter and would leave me with only the option of going... I still don't know what this is. If we go this way, we would have a different choice. Items is not that useful to us because we're loaded. Campfire could be, sacrifice could be. Yeah, like I could see sacrificing pack rat and putting it on something we know is going to make its way out onto the board almost every round, right? Like something with a single blood costs that we use a lot, something like stoat. Even moving it onto wolf, because a wolf with that is worth more than pack rat with that. Let's go up this way then and do it that way, because I think we're gonna ditch pack rat into wolf. Look, there's a third talking card somewhere around here. Personally, I hate the guy. Biggest killjoy ever. But he's the only one of us with a plan to get things back to normal. All right. Oh fuck, we drew the rabbit pelt to start. So kingfishers again, coyote. So if we get stoat down in this far left, keep me alive, he's gonna kill coyote without coyote killing him. We'll get a single block out of the... Oh, no, we won't. Fuck, why did I do that? And I can't sacrifice the rabbit pelt. Oh, that was really dumb. I didn't think about the fact that as a flyer, he wasn't going to clear my board. All right, we're going to kill the coyote, but then he'll die to sparrow coming up. Ugh. Oof. That's not great. That's not great. One more damage will ice me. We won't be able to kill the sparrow. I think what we're gonna have to do is this. Pull squirrel. Kill this in the hopes that whatever comes next takes care of my rabbit pelt. Not play this rabbit pelt here. River otter isn't flying. All right, so that means this can go down as a block for river otter. How much damage am I going to take this turn? 1, 2. Even with the pliers, I think I lose here. Yeah, because the kingfisher's flying. No, Juki, if I use pliers, I'm going to have 1. Watch. He's still going to hit me for 2 damage, which is going to move it twice. Which will end the game. I got to kill black goat. Stoat's not doing 1. Stoat's attacking sparrow and not killing it. Oh, it doesn't hit flyers. I don't think that's... I'm gonna go better safe than sorry route. Ant Queen is 2-3. All right, here's the move. Stoat's gonna die when it is next attacked anyway. Give me Raven. Because now he's gonna outpace Sparrow. Not my favorite usage for that black goat, but it gets me kind of out of the woods. And then if I pull another squirrel, Ant Queen out. Ant Queen only does 1 right now, but I'm gonna get 3. 1, 2, 3. That gets me back to even. And we're about to clear my other rabbit pelt with that coyote that's coming up the lane. Okay. It's not great, but it's gonna work at least long enough to keep me alive. We'll clear coyote here and put 4 more damage down. Maybe bones? Stink bug. Stink bug's only 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think stink bug clinches it. Yo, let's go. Woo. Stoat wouldn't have died. Flying hits past. Stoat would have attacked the sparrow. Right. So he would have attacked the sparrow. And since it wouldn't have been enough to kill the sparrow would have been able to attack next turn, and that would have wiped me because I only had the 2 hit points to spare after the pliers. So it was beneficial for me to nuke the stoat. Okay, so it did work the way I thought it was gonna work. That got dicey as fuck. Porcupine, River Snapper, Beehive. River Snapper is a pretty good candidate to kill Stink Bug for. If we put Stink Bug onto River Snapper, that card gets pretty attractive. But it still leaves me in a situation like we just had, where I'm playing a much more defensive game and I'm not necessarily clearing the board. Like when we had that fight where we were coming up against multiple grizzlies, that kind of combat doesn't help me. Stink bug on a coyote, pack rat on a coyote I kind of like. Gives me another reason to chew through some of those bone cards. Pack rat on a wolf I don't hate. Stink bug on a wolf is also kind of interesting. I wish I had another ant of some kinds. I wish there was a way for me to take the ant's attack power and put it onto other types of creatures. Ooh. Porcupine onto Mole Man is also an attractive thought. Let me try that. Because Mole Man's come up pretty clutch for us a couple of times now. Looks like we got a fisherman is what the symbolism looked like. All right, so we want to ditch Porcupine and put it on a Mole Man, which should make Mole Man pretty formidable. Because now he's got this crazy block utility and he's dishing damage. I don't hate that at all. All right. On to the fisherman. Yeah. At least I get to keep the smoke. A foul smell invaded your nostrils and caused your throat to seize. A hulking man sat by a brackish pond with his feet submerged in the dark water. He pulled a hook from a pile of rotting fish and rose to his feet. Oh, did you hear the water come out of the mask? I am the angler. Go fish. Oh, wait, no, we need like a pirate voice for it, maybe? I am the angler. Go fish. That's better. I like that better. The angler, mind his hook. Play a squirrel or something when he aims it. That'll protect your best cards. Oh, is he gonna steal my shit? I don't like that. All right, Kingfisher out. Stinkbug and Possum. I kind of like this. Okay, but I need... So give me the smoke. Nuke smoke for Stoat. You sure? I am. And now with the bones we got from smoke, Stinkbug should nuke Kingfisher's attack and basically just leave him like neutered. And then we might as well just get some damage out of Possum here. Squirrel I'm gonna hang on to and heed the warning from Stinkbug. Yeah, so Kingfisher's just got nothing. Which fish? Hard choose. Ah, okay. So he's coming after my Possum, which honestly is not that big a deal to me. Coyote. Are there any parts of this game you don't like so far? I don't know what I would say necessarily that I don't like. There's still stuff I'm wrapping my head around, right? I don't know how much I love working my way to a boss and then only getting one life. Hang on, the music is a little loud on this stage. How does this alter deck? All right, there we go. I have no bones to pull Coyote. So I don't understand. Was he saying I can, if I just throw a squirrel out?
Welcome.
It'll
Insert
move it.
party noises
Fresher
here.
fish, easy choose. I see. Yo, Billy, welcome in with the raid, dog. Or you more Undertale? Where are you at in Undertale, dude? I want those red hot Undertale deeds, guys. If you're not following Studio 4, I know it's tricky because Billy and I stream at almost identical times, but it's worth a look if for no other reason than having a follow on him means that you'll be reminded when it's time to go check out his VODs, you know what I'm saying? Struggling with Asgore, as you should be. Asgore brings us smoke. Go fish. So what, he hit me with chum buckets? So he's just got a wall up here. That's fine. That does not upset me that much. So if you're on Asgore, you've been hustling. It's kind of spooky, but it's not. It's spooky in that kind of way that isn't upsetting. Like no one's gonna lose sleep after having played this. I would describe this as being more insidious, if that makes sense. Like nothing that's happening in this game seems to drip anything short of bad intentions. All right, we can nuke a squirrel for a bullfrog. If for no other reason than to help clear these bait buckets, right? We want these off the board. Yeah, ominous. Ominous is also a good way of putting it. There's just, oh shit. Go fish. Maybe I didn't want to clear the buckets. Maybe the buckets are not what I wanted. Oh, fuck, a rabbit pelt. He's got more bait buckets on the way. So Yeah, Coyote can come out. And we might as well throw out Rabbit Pelt for a block. I used all my items to get us here, so we're not in a good spot. Oof. I mean, I think I'm done right here, right? There's no way for me to get enough cards out to block. I can't even play Pack Rat. I was hoping for something that we could do with Bones. That's it. We donezo. Woof. 16 damage to the grill space? Not a whole lot you can do about that. Huh? Go fish. Wah, wah. All right, now you guys get, for any of you that joined late, you get to see what happens when we die now. So flyers would be helpful against him, right? Stay there. No need to move. I'm afraid you are not yet dead. You're not dead yet. Hold still. Where did I put that camera of mine? Oh, I have the camera. Wait, shit. A photo of him? I was thinking we were going to be able to use the flash to see him. Pathetic. Do you really think I would leave film in there? Do you have any idea what that camera is capable of? Give me that. Yeah, so it sounds like he did indeed. We have a memento to create. Behold, your death card. Shall we begin to ink it? Choose a card to draw the cost from. Well, we only want the single cost. Power and health. Oh, bitch, please. Obviously, we want the 4 and 6 from Grizzly. And then we want the sigils. Sigil from Ant Queen, I don't hate. Pack Mule. With 4/6, him being able to block opposing creatures, having airborne is also pretty nasty. I kind of like Ant. And this is dumb because it doesn't do me any good. Oh wait, we want a different name for this one? I don't know if they stack. This one's backlog. One thing now remains. I must capture your visage. Say cheese. Because it could be that Chris is entirely gone from our first death, and we are a new traveler. Are you prepared for what lies ahead? To be impaled on the angler's hook, like the one who came before? Yeah, because he's talking to us like we're someone different. It seems the lowly stink bug has made its way in. But it is dealt. So it stands. Ooh, all right. I don't know that we've seen either of these two symbols before. All right, so let's just back out for a second and take another look around. I wish I knew if there was anything I could do with those. Are there any other clues in the book that I haven't seen? Yeah, Olivia, this dude's games are that feeling of, wait, what? That's not what I thought was going to happen. That's like his trademark. He's made a couple other games that are like wildly strange. Omni Strike. Strike each opposing space that is occupied by a creature. That's filthy. All right. I'm just going to flip through it quick. I'm looking for any other... Yeah, so some of this is stuff that apparently are like mechanics that aren't even out yet. Boons haven't been introduced at all. Oh yeah, so here's what happened is I saw the special dagger, which looks like the dagger that's on display over there. Yeah. Let me get another look at this dagger. It looks like this dagger. I guess the hilt isn't wrapped the same way. Oh, this changed. Elk squirrel. Elk squirrel. So what is this? Is this like a target, like for me to try and recreate in the middle of a contest? You can't move. So you're automatically going to hit this, which is going to move over here. That only gives me 2. So my 2 are coming from this and this, which is why if I move this up here, I'm losing this one, and we're now blocking this one. You don't move at all. You don't move at all. This will give me 3. Still just 2. Because this guy moved. But I can't get rid of you. Again, I feel dumb, but I feel like there's only so many ways I can have all these configured. So I almost feel like just brute forcing it. Because I don't, this one especially, I just do not understand. All right, so this one, each of these ants has an attack of 4. But right now, only this is getting through. If I back these guys out, I only get 1. You can't go anywhere. You can. That only gets me to 4. And you can't move because you're blocked. I wish there was a way for me to pop those bars loose. How many ants on the board? I think it's only ants on your side. So right now, each of my ants is worth 2. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 is all I'm getting through. Oh, wait. 1, 2. Oh, no, because then I lose one of the ants. 1, 2, 3, 4 again. Well, I can't put more ants on Afterlife. Because here's the biggest issue. I want this to go through, right? So if I have no blocker here, this salamander one would give me a 1 towards my attack. If I move an ant in to contribute a larger attack power to my ant over here, it's attacking this salamander, which means that according to his power, it splits and now it's blocking this guy, which is why if I do this, right, this is worth 2, this is worth 2, this is worth 1, and this is worth 2. This is getting blocked. This is getting blocked. I'm left with these guys on the edge and they're worth 4. Can't do all ants. So if I did all the ants, I've got to move these guys up to do so. So now this is worth 4. This is being blocked, this is being blocked, and this is being blocked. So it's still just 4. What I would need... If I could move this guy, we'd be fine, but he's blocked in. He's got rails that mean I can't move him. So this ant is actually troublesome because he creates an entirely different defender. What if I moved an ant to his side? So you're saying like this? So that's... Does it count that way? No, it's still only counting my 2 ants. So this would give me a 3 now if I'm doing my math correctly. Yeah. And this would block my guy, so it'd just be down to a 1. Like far up? You're saying like that? Do you have any on left you can get on? I don't, Afterlife, I don't know what you're, an ant on the left. This ant. But if I attack this guy, he splits. I can bring this dude up, but then he'll split. If I did that, I can bring this ant up, but now neither one of these ants is getting through. This guy's splitting. He's going to block this. This should be a 0. It's a 2. Oh, because he's flying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The caged wolf. Curious. Oh, this candle is lit. Will this add to the smoke up here? Interesting. I was wrong. You were actually more right than it looked at first, Afterlife. So we just got another card called the Caged Wolf, and we've had a caged wolf we've been desperately trying to free. What is this? He has no attack. Oh, we got to break him out of his cage. Easy peasy. Let's go. Let's break a wolf out, y'all. No, you may not choose a specific beast. Instead, you must now decide on a tribe that you prefer. There's one more puzzle, Juki. Bird, wolf, deer. Are we picking our Game of Thrones houses right now? So this would give me flying. This is a lot of moving, right? Like we know elk has the shift mechanic. I mean, this whole run is about breaking out caged wolf. So I think we're going to take wolf. The venerable alpha, its courage emboldens the creatures that stand beside it. So this guy's going to give power to either side of him. A randomly chosen canine card. Do you wish for something else? I love how they keep changing the rules. An ancient woman emerged from behind an oak tree. She carefully laid out intricate wood carvings, then gestured at them brusquely. Choose burrower, waterborne, fledgling. We're gonna take fledgling. You accepted the woodcarver's offering. It is useless without its second half, but you intuited that this would not be your last encounter with her. All right, now we got one of those specialty battles. So stuff with that's gonna move. That caged wolf, he hid that for a reason. The card seems useless, but I think there's more to it. Oh, I'm way ahead of you, buddy. All right, what do you got? A wolf cub. We don't want to deal with you. So let's get Stoat out. Bad play. You know what, Stoat? You give me an awful lot of hardship, bud. Give me a squirrel. Oh, interesting. How do I want to do this? Stoat looks different, not as fuzzy. So Stinkbug looks different too, right? I don't remember Stinkbug having the mask that way. All right. They look weird. I'm gonna ditch Stoat again. He's mad because I killed him. But now we can also bring out Stinkbug. I think Afterlife and Misha Fish. Did I neglect to mention overkill damage? Excess damage is not wasted. It carries over to the card behind the mangled corpse of the victim. Lucky for you. It literally took me this long to trigger that for him to teach me it. I think Afterlife and Misha Fish do have a working understanding of the game from having watched others, I think. Only seen about this far. Everything now is new to you. Gotcha. All right, we get to choose another clan. Bugs, birds, deer. Give me bugs. Beehive is not what I wanted. I wanted something ant related, if I'm honest. Follow up with the woodcarver. The old woodcarver again appeared before you. Choose. So a bug, a bird, or a snake. Ah, so we're building this thing and it's going to give us... So this is maybe fledgling raven. Give me the bug. We in there? The old woman bared her teeth in satisfaction. Your first totem was complete. The fledgling sigil will now be marked upon all your insect creatures. Wait, what? Oh, that's not what I expected. All right, we'll take another specialty fight. Why not? I'm feeling saucy. So what have you got out? A fir tree, porcupine, sparrow's gonna move. All right, so let's see. 1-2s. Let's get bullfrog out to start. And Stoat, you're on deck. Can I tell you the totem combo I got that was absolutely busted? Yeah, man, go for it. We could kill porcupine, but we would take a damage in the process, which I don't love. Let me do this. We're gonna take a damage, and I'm comfortable with that. Yep. We're gonna whittle down porcupine here. I got squirrel head with black goat bottom. All my squirrels let me free summon any 3 blood or lower. That's fucking how did you not beat the game? Don't answer that, because I'm sure it's for a reason. All right, we're gonna kill porcupine, but we're gonna die in the process. So is it a better use of my time to squirrel? Angler. I watched Day 9 play this game and it took him about 18 hours. Woof. The how long to beat on this I think is only like 11 hours. All right, I don't love that we're gonna eat a damage on the wolf for this, but it gets rid of porcupine, which I'm okay with. Wait, why did he decide to kill me? That was weird. The how long to beat part 1, people don't know there's a part more. Oh. Oh, well that changes the complexion of a couple of things. I might have bitten off more than I could chew here. You have me here, I surrender. Why does he do this? I'm always so confused by this. I feel like he's got me on the ropes. All right. Trapper's got pelts if you've got wares. I've the most exquisite pelts. I mean, how do I only have 1 tooth? Haven't I been getting... I have at least a couple big overkills on him. And I pulled those teeth out of the skull. Huh. We're good on items at the moment. Oh, but then I died. I don't keep them. Another wood carver. Or an upgrade. I don't know that I have anything that I would like be super, super in love with upgrading. Maybe alpha. A little more health on alpha wouldn't go wasted. We gotta start getting caged wolf out to take some damage. We're gonna go... We're gonna go the campfire route because I need to know what the blood cards are. I need to know what that means. +2 health. All right, stop this. These guys really don't like it when I visit this. All right, soup up the alpha. The fire warmed the weary alpha and enhanced its health. You suspected the intentions of the survivors were less than pure. With your alpha in tow, you retreated into the woods. Yeah, just the movement one again. That I can tolerate. Ooh. Oh, my beehive gets fledgling now. Yo, let's go. I didn't even freaking think about it. He's got a boulder for defense. I've got a grand fir for defense. None of it really comes into factor right now. Let's get the beehive out. Rabbit pelt won't really do me too much good, so we're gonna sit for a second here. No, I'm gonna cash in this squirrel to bring bullfrog out. Yeah. So beehive does damage now. It's the elder beehive. Let's fucking go. Caged wolf. Bullfrog's gonna die. Skunk is never gonna get through this grand fir tree. So that's turned into a bit of a block out. Do I nuke my beehive? I think so, because he's never gonna get attacked. This sparrow is just gonna keep flying over. Oh, but wait, the beehive's gonna... Okay, beehive's gonna kill that next turn. So I'm gonna bring this squirrel out and just eat another 2 damage. That's fine. And now 4 bones. You do 1 in 4, you'll kill this sparrow. Oh, but I don't have the bones for it. If only I could kill that sparrow. Or that squirrel. This could be a terrible misplay. I know he's not gonna block this guy. I know that. That's fine. But now I can bring Alpha out. Alpha will kill the guy in front of him. Caged Wolf will do 1 damage. And we'll still be alive. And now that sparrow dies this next coming turn. I concede. Got him. Do we keep going to try and get some teeth? Because we'll kill this guy. 1 damage here. I mean, we still have a whole shitload of the scale to work back across. I'm just going to take the concede. If he wound up getting another couple people down in a weird way, that could have actually really bit me in the ass. You must make a different kind of choice now. Choose not a specific beast, but decide the cost that you wish to pay. Oh, okay. So the ones with blood on them is telling me what cost I want. 1, 2. We got a decent mix right now. Do I want another one that summons with bones? I don't think so. I think we need something else that's kind of a big bop. The beaver, the industrious beaver, when played, it constructs dams adjacent to it. So he's 1/4 and so he's hyper defensive. A dam is defined as 0 power, 2 health. So think about the fact we could pull beaver out and then a sack beaver as part of a play to bring out alpha, and then alpha would charge up those walls. He seems more like an emergency play than anything else, though. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that I love it. I don't know that I love it. We could sack him, put it onto alpha, and then alpha's kind of just a free way to do it, to bring out a couple bingers. Put it on wolf and get a stall for more summons. God, the art for beaver is awesome. He looks so pissed. I think this is the idea. So check this move. The choice is yours. Throw beaver in and then add beaver to alpha. And now alpha should be like a self-contained 3-block summon. Just spend 4 bones, get a 3-pack. All right, our old friend the prospector. A chill mist closed in around you. You were not alone. A figure emerged from the fog. Stand in the way of me gold, be darned. All right, easy boss. Just pop that mule. Yeah. We in there, relax. Coyote and mule. Bring out smoke. Bring out squirrel. And I actually think I want both of these guys. Okay, he looks so sad. Does Stoat hate when I play him? I feel bad now. Ow. Caged wolf. All right, we definitely want that in the mix at this point. Couldn't I potentially get that down in a minute when Adder can kill it? What up, Draw? Stoat a little pessimistic? Truth. My man's seen some stuff. He's not always keen to get back on the game board. But I would need to have 2. Stoat's gonna kill Coyote, and we're gonna get a damage in on Pack Mule. All right, let me just take that as a W. Boulder dead. So now, what if I do this? Oh, come on. Sorry, buddy. Caged wolf, this should be enough to just crack it in one go. Let's go. The wolf is loose. What was that? All right, love it. That's very slick. Nothing really to be done right here. We're sitting on a bunch of bones, right? Yeah, it was worth a shot. I gotta remember that the more I have out when we actually terminate this board, the more gold mines we're fucked with in the second half of the fight. just put a rabbit pelt out to kill some time here. All right. Squirrel. Squirrel. Bring out wolf. Should have maybe thought about hanging on so I didn't have all my wolves gone. Ooh, ringworm I've not seen. My mule and a pack. There's gold in them curds. Gold, I've struck gold. All right, so ringworm, talk to me, buddy. Just all we know is you're a ringworm fledgling. Oh, I can play with my bone chips. What else we got? I don't know what the fuck this thing is. Bell ring. What are you? And a possum. Let's draw a card. Possum can kill that coyote. Let me do this. All right. Possum, go kill this coyote for me, please. Squirrel out. Summon ringworm so that we can get it juiced up. And we got homeboy on his way. This says ring bell. So is that how many times I've rung the bell in this match? Get him! All right, elder ringworm is now in the mix. So let's bring out squirrel. Oh, we still gotta pull a card. Greetings. Hi, Stinkbug. Oh, that's right. Stinkbug gets the bonus now. Let's go. All right, squirrel out. Whatever the fuck this thing is, we'll send it to kill this dog. It only has a 1. I thought it would have a much higher than a 1. But now we can also bring Stinkbug out. Oh, shit. Oh, well, fortunately, Stinkbug kind of saved the day on himself there. They must mean something. It must mean something. Death, take me. He is an elder Stinkbug now. He's got this 2 on him now. Gold nugget's about to go. Beehive. We win next turn. Let's take our squirrel just for the fun of it. Get out of here, prospector. Kerploosh. Got him. Let me relight your candles. Very well. You may choose a rare card. What we got? This level of brutish strength needs no explanation. The Urayuli? It's a 7/7. It requires a 4 sacrifice. I would have to have a full board, which would mean I couldn't have anything out that wasn't sacrificable, like a rock or a pelt or anything like that. I'd have to can everything, but then we get a 7/7 badass on the board. That filthy feral hog. It becomes incensed when its chimes are struck. The Douse. Bellist. When a card bearing this sigil is played, a chime is created on each empty space. A chime is defined as 0 power, 1 health. And oh, fuck. Well, I guess we get to find out what the chimes do. I haven't used it, but I wanted you to see the design. After the harrowing encounter with the prospector, you gathered yourself and continue onwards. Let me see. Ah, yes. Here we are. The air grew thick with moisture. The buzzing and chirping of insects drowned out the sound of your footfalls. You beheld the wetlands. All right, first things first. Let's go talk to our good wolf boy. Hi, good wolf boy. I want you to come here. Thanks, friend. You finally pried my special dagger from the paws of that squirrel, though you may wish that you hadn't. You creepy fuck. What else is going on over here? Nothing? He's just loose now? Nothing new we can do with that? I still don't know why we can spin the globe. All right, should we try and solve this last one? I forgot I ordered a book and the mouse reminded me. I ordered mouse 1 and 2 and it's been 2 months since I ordered it. Yo, mouse is so good, Juki. All right, so let me think about this. You're locked in place. You're locked in place. If I take everything off the board as best I can, this should be a 1. This should be a 1. Because this is getting spliced and moving over. So this becomes a 2. This is still not getting through, but now both of these are getting through. Which means this would be a 3. I can't get you out of there, so you're always going to split. But what if you can't split? It doesn't matter. I don't know that I understand this one. Because no matter what, this is going to attack this, and it's going to make this guy split. So when he splits, it's going to block whatever is coming in this row. So I have to try and get 5 damage out of these 3, but I only have these 2 that could be a part of that. So this is 1, 2. This is 1. Let me go read how that one works. Hang on. Card bearing the sigil will strike each opposing space to the left and right of the space across from it. Okay. So when this one attacks, it hits here and it hits here. When this one attacks, it hits here and it hits here, except for now this one is split because of this guy. And I can't move him. So even though I'm attacking feasibly 4 spaces right here, this is still just 2. You can't split. This isn't enough to kill him. It doesn't matter if I kill him because it doesn't. So I'm getting 1 from this, 1 from this. This should get me 1, 2, 3. Why do I only get 2 here? Shouldn't you attack here? You're attacking here and you're attacking here? Why does that one you thought was 3 only give 2? This one? Maybe he's dying before he can do his damage to the left. Because if this attacks this thing, it'll take 1 damage. And I don't know the order it resolves in. Same thing with this. This guy is the problem because he clogs up 2 lanes. Without this guy, it's easy. Because this guy's already worth 3 for me. But I can't move this guy, so I'm forcing him in to the fight. I really don't understand how this one's supposed to work. I can't solve for this. This is a 1. This is a 2. Why is this not a 2? It should be 1 here and 1 to here. Does the tail split over here if it can't go to the right? Now this is a 2. This is being blocked. Let me go read the tail one. When a card bearing this sigil would be struck, a tail is created in its place, and a card bearing this sigil moves to the right. So when it's struck, which is automatic because I can't move these two, it will move left if blocked. Okay, so the reason I'm only getting 1 here is because this card is attacking up and to the left and up and to the right with the destination of the top half from the tail split blocked. It instead splits to the left. So now both of the attacks from my other split attack are blocked. 1. When I move this over, it's going to be blocked because this guy splits, but now this attack can go free to the left. So if I move this up, I get 3. Left from this one, left from this one, normal damage from this one.
Welcome. Insert party noises here.
Shinobi! Welcome in, homie. Thank you so much for the raid. Ooh, playing those red hot titles like Just Chatting. Shoo-in for Game of the Year in my book. What were you playing before Just Chatting, my guy? Guys, make sure you go drop a follow on Shinobi's channel. First and foremost, some extra spicy XCOM action on the regular. Shinobi plays a bunch of stuff, but XCOM is a fallback staple over on that channel. And Shinobi is very, very in tune with game design. Do you have any finished works on a game at all, Shinobi, or is more of it theoretical and study at this point? What if you move the far left to the second top space, then 2 middle, and have 3 in the final spot? Okay, hang on. Let me take a look. Let's see if I can figure out what you're saying. So very, very knowledgeable about games. Shinobi knows the full scores. All study doesn't make you less knowledgeable, my guy. So you were saying, what if you move the far left one to the second top space, then 2 middle, and have 3 in the final spot? Is this the configuration you're talking about? Oh, this is going to die to the block damage, which means it's never going to trigger this, which means I'm going to get 3 from this and a left and a right from this. This should, in fact, do it. Let's go. And I thought I had all the totem heads together. My thanks. The wood carver will offer this now. So I can get rodent top half? Intriguing. Intriguing. What was the game du jour, Shinobi? What'd you guys play outside of just chatting? I hope you guys had a ton of fun. Welcome in, by the way. If you are unfamiliar with me, my name is Chris. What you're seeing right here is me working through an absurdly large backlog, and tonight's victim, well, probably not just tonight, the latest victim is Inscryption, which we are slowly trying to unravel. Google Feud, I'm really, really bad at it. I'm unfamiliar with Google Feud. Is that like a gamification of a Google database, like the way Geo whatever works? GeoGuessr. All right, let's continue into the wetlands. The special dagger should come up as a potential item now. Ooh, and in fact, we already have it. And the rodent wood carving head is in the mix now. I don't know what this is. We've not seen this before. It's Family Feud, but you try and guess the end of Google searches, like Google search auto-completes, and you try and guess which one is the most prominent. That sounds absolutely fucking fire. That sounds like so much fun. Is it just a free thing you find online? Yo, Toast, what up, buddy? Long time no see. You encountered a small outpost in the woods, tended by a mysterious woman. So whatever you put on the bottom of the squirrel head is what effects they get. Hence why I got the Bulgo and made the 3 live sacks. Oh, it's a squirrel, not just a rodent. Oh. All right, so that's a big deal to get as a totem. It was the trader that the old trapper had mentioned. Oh, we can finally unload. Googlefeud.com. Yo, I'm for sure checking that out. Her appearance was unsettling, but you were mollified by her offerings. Do you mind if I examine those pelts of yours? I have this single rabbit pelt. Let's start with your hair pelts. Here's what I can offer. I can trade you any of these. Take your time. What the fuck? This one has a mirror. Mirror something. These river monsters are fucking wild. So a kingfisher, which I don't hate, but I've already seen both it and the river otter. I've already seen kind of how the downfall of that one can work. Corpse maggots costs 5 bones. Corpse eater. If a creature that you own perishes by combat, a card bearing this sigil in your hand is automatically played in its place. Oh, interesting. So he just jumps in. Okay, Mantis is the first where we've got the bifurcated strike actually in practice here rather than in game. Skunk is not terrible because he sucks power away from an enemy, but he is not super attractive in and of himself other than as a wall. But we have that alpha wolf in the deck that could soup him up. But they have to have the sigil of the snake skull for him to work. No, I don't think that is true. If a creature that you own perishes by combat, it says nothing about the card that perishes needing the sigil. I think Corpse Eater just is a special way to play Corpse Eater cards. If a creature that you own perishes by combat, a card bearing this sigil in your hand is automatically played in its place. I think that this would just work with anyone dying. I think. I'm intrigued by this, but I don't know what it does. Mantis, if Mantis had more health, or, well, I guess the health isn't as important, right? Because I can play him off a center line and he's still going to attack 2 dudes. So Mantis becomes Diesel as soon as we can put some more damage on him, which we can do with Alpha Wolf. And I have the insect. I have the insect totem right now. So he would get boosted, I think. I'm taking Mantis. These pelts are most excellent. My thanks. Oh, it was last life that I had the... No, I do have the insect totem. All right. So what do we have? I don't remember. We haven't seen this guy in combat yet, so I don't know what he does. Stink bug? Stink bug, you want to talk about it? Stink bugs of people? Okay. Okay. So some of our concern about that camera seems very relevant. What do I have for items right now? We already have enough that it's not worth going to the item shop. I guess we got to find out what this is. It looks like eliminate a card. You came across some familiar stones, but there was something different. You intuited that the fate of the creature selected for this would not be pleasant. Choose wisely. Nope. What would I want to ditch out of what we have here? Bullfrog, maybe? Yeah. Bullfrog gotta go. Sorry, bud. You callously slaughtered the bullfrog. However, the Bone Lord was pleased by your sacrifice. Minor boon of the Bone Lord, you will start each battle with 1 extra bone. All right. You shook off the viscera of the poor bullfrog and carried onwards. They're really rubbing it in that I killed a thing. Not exactly the kindest. Ooh, he's getting a bunch of bonus thorns. I don't like that. It's me. Oh, we did get it. Okay. So this mantis is going to be pretty filthy. You will place a weight on the scales. The pain is temporary. I think we're going to save that for the fisher. The angler. So this bullfrog has thorns, but he's going to rip into that stump for quite a while. I think we ditch this squirrel to get mantis on the board early. And we can use him. We'll get double damage here. Oh, fuck. The bullfrog has thorns. I'm gonna kill this guy. Shit. Oh, that was dumb. Oh, well. He attacks left first. The mantis god. Yo, he goes trifurcated when he upgrades. Holy shit. Yo, mantis god got the moves though. He is gonna die this turn, which is most unfortunate. So I think we're gonna actually sacrifice him to bring the wolf out. And I'll just have to not be bad in the future. Adder would kill wolf. What would be, so he would die because this bullfrog has thorns. So on next turn, when he attacked bullfrog, it would have killed him because he only has 1 health. Oh, it doesn't matter. I wasn't even paying attention to how much damage was on the board. Oh, it was under my cam. I didn't even think about my cam. Have I been blocking shit all game? The trapper wants to sell me stuff. My pelts are clean. All right, we got some teeths this time. We get a free rabbit pelt, and we have enough for a wolf pelt. Yeah, I'll take it. Thanks for your patronage. All right, we got campfire, and we've got wood carver. There is a second wood carver deeper into the yeah. Interesting. We have the squirrel head now, which seems like a wildly useful thing. Let's do that. I could upgrade mantis, you're very right. But I really like the idea of how dynamically the game is altered by getting the squirrel head. With gently shaking hands, she placed her offerings before you. Bruh. Why you gotta do me dirty, wood carver? So we'd be getting... I mean, this isn't as bad as it sounds, because if I'm using squirrels as blocks, assuming we even get the squirrel head, I don't know if I can because it's over here. Oh, I already have it. Oh, I see. Can I only have 1 at a time? If I can only have one at a time. Ooh, what about squirrels that are fledgling? Stink bug. I feel really bad. I only have 2 insects right now to benefit from insect fledgling. What would it do with squirrels? Make it 2 blood? That's what I'm kind of thinking too. Which, again, with this deck isn't crazy helpful. I think I gotta know just for future runs, right? I think this is a science thing. The old woman collected her pieces and shuffled off into the darkness. We gotta know what a souped up squirrel is like. Squirrel. I also need the squirrel to survive. Worker ant and worker ant. So those are 2 2s right now. Ringworm's an 0-1. So I can put squirrel here in front of ringworm. And then we're just gonna let it roll. I know I'm gonna eat a healthy dose of damage here. Elder squirrels have attack. 1-3 is actually pretty good. I am gonna die though. I didn't think that out. Do I have anything we can kill? I would have to kill both squirrels. Give me a squirrel. And use the knife. Did I just cut out a fucking eyeball? What? All right. These ants are going to get even harder to deal with in 2 seconds. So as much as I really like this concept of elder squirrels, the eyeball was extra parts. Let me bring out this guy. Oh, what a misplay. I needed, well, no, because he'll kill worker ant now. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to take 1 damage here. Oh, no, because the other ant came out. Interesting. Okay. Killing this bee should be as simple as overkilling the ringworm. I can't even tell what's up here, but it has bifurcated strike. Beehive and wolf. Wolf would be the better get, but I need 2 blood to get him out there. We can pull beehive out in the meantime. Did have 2 bells, so I don't think we get to see the evolution. No Piku for us. What evolution? Of this guy? All right, squirrel, I want you to die for beehive. We'll let him gnash his teeth on that a minute. That's unfortunate. It said he evolves if you ring the bells. I don't know what it said he evolved. I thought it just said that he got upset because when they hit his chimes, he like lashed out against them. Bee does 1 damage. Ringworm's actually doing me a favor right now. So I need, we gotta ditch wolf. Or not ditch wolf. We gotta get wolf out here. He'll kill worker ant, which again is gonna limit how much damage I take. Oh, are we wearing the ring now? I am. I'm wearing that ring. 1, 2. Yo, what up, Betty? Big CVB energy. Right now it's big CVB CVB misplays. And I lost my eyeball for it. Super drunk. Let's go. Betty out here partying. I saw your go live earlier. I'm bummed about your gig. Hopefully you're still having a good eve. Oh yeah, you got to. If you know there ain't nothing going on for a couple days, right? We're in such a shitty spot because I can't let all this damage come through. We gotta just tank one. We're gonna take 2 damage here. All right, we back on it. Returning to my ex thought roots. I don't know why. Apparently thought is against my bot. That's outrageous. My e thought roots. We'll get them e thought posts rolling. Hit the bar for several hours, not paying for a single bev. Yo, get it. So good. I got a ton of bones. Maybe I gotta fish for a bone card here. I'm gonna eat 4 damage in a second, but we're gonna get, it's really only a net 1. Wolf pelt. Okay, that can at least block for me. I'm finna do it. Do it, homie. Grab the internet by its supple parts. Rabbit pelt. Just keep throwing pelts at him. Who would win? A well thought out steamroll ant deck or one Wolfie boy? Salutations. Yo, stink bug, I need you right now. This is huge for me. I'm just working with folks who are paying me so I can grab the cash and not have to edit the vids myself. Truths. That seems like it would be a lot of fucking effort. All right, we're gonna kill an ant this turn. This is big. Stowed on the board. 1-3. Would I rather have that than stink bug? No. Stink bug's fine right now. Oh shit, yo, let's go. Believe it or not, you're not the first to lose an eye here. This isn't much fun if you're half blind. Perhaps you'd like to replace it, but bro, let me replace it with my eyeball. Don't just have, don't just have a fucking crate of eyeballs. I mean, don't we have to use the Coolvin? We got to use the weird sigil eyeball, right? Right? Yeah. Come on. What? Find salvation in Cuckoo Clock. There's secret messages written? Better? Regardless, the choice is final. What the fuck? All right, do they actually... It's you. The stunted wolf. Yo, take the film roll before he sees it. Now. We got the other talking one. What are you doing over there? Turn to face me. What are you up to over there? Nothing. Don't worry about it. All right, we're done with all these now. Oh, wait. I don't remember... Oh. I don't remember Bone Lord hanging out before. If you get an elk, try to make that board in the picture. So is that what it is? Is it just I have to try and recreate whatever they have on that? Stop looking at me, dog. Fucking relax. I think there's some candles you can light for more light in the room. Hard to see some things. I can't light these guys. He's got my life candle. I thought maybe I could like take this lantern with me, but that doesn't seem to be the case. All right. We've made big progress though, because we got a new wolfy friend, the stunted wolf. 2-2 for 1 blood, I think is superior to 3-2 for 2 blood, if I'm honest. I'm not against that. Wait, the stoat changed again. What the fuck? This game is so wild. Rattler, the tenacious skink. It moves over when attacked, leaving its tail behind. The tragic rat king. When their tangled bodies become corpses, you will gain 4 bones. So it's a 2 blood summon, but it gives me 4 bones. Doesn't really help in my deck. Rattler at least gives me something that I can throw when I have an overflow of bones. Rat King could give me something to throw onto a different card, though. Sacrifice Rat King and give 4 bones to, like, Stoat. Yeah, Stoat and Stinkbug are very different. Stinkbug is almost a people now, which confirms our thoughts about maybe Chris and Backlog are no more. Maybe the card does truly capture the person. I don't like Skink moving stuff around. I'm gonna take Rat King, and we have a sacrifice altar here. I should have gone wood carver so I can get rid of the wood carving that I have. The wood carving we had was way better. Am I your choice? You're not. Rat King is my choice. I do think putting this on Stoat feels pretty good. Oh wait, I can put this on the pelts. That makes the pelts pretty fucking helpful. Or at least more helpful, right? Ahem. Sounds like he wants it. I'm gonna put it on the rabbit pelt. That at least gives the pelt some utility beyond just it's a blocking card. So if I pull it in a situation where I don't just desperately need a block, I like the thought of being able to turn that into something positive. Super Squirrel, I ought to thank you. How has it been? It has been quite bad. I am trapped in the body of a stoat, in the paper of a card. I see that. And I have, of course, set up a way to reset once more. Once more? Go on. Our player friend here, they already hold the key. Interesting. All right, what are you bringing out? Bullfrog, Kingfisher, Sparrow. Kingfisher, I would love to match up across from... what's it called? Stinkbug. So let's do this. Let's bring out Squirrel in a place I know Squirrel's not going to just get iced. 1, 2, 3. 3 damage to start doesn't feel great, if I'm honest. 2, 2. We could kill Sparrow. No. All right. I'm letting this ride. Yep. That's fine. All right. So now give me Squirrel. I think this works the way that I have it figured. Ditch those 2. Oh, you're not going to attack it, though. Oh, this might be a goof up. Yeah, that's not great. I done goofed a bit. All right, you'll kill the sparrow. So it's 1-2 damage I'm gonna take right now. I need to get the wolf out. Here we are. All right, so I think this should give me, yeah. I've been here for a while and still don't quite know how to do this. That's all right though. I just enjoy it's a pretty wild game. If it's of any consolation, I don't know that I entirely understand what's going on here. All right, so this is gonna give me 4 damage up the pipe. This chime is just collecting fucking space now, which sucks. And I can't sacrifice it. Yep. I wonder if I could get all 3 of them out and have them chat with one another. I am gonna out damage him on turns though. I was until I lost all my dudes, which sucks. I think I lose on the next attack. A squirrel does me no real good. We need to draw something that I can cast with bones. Instead, we got the wolf. Isn't it obvious? It's just like bippity boppity math and you win teeth. Duh. It does kind of feel like that's like the full game, right? Is like do some quick elimination arithmetic and then you win teeth and lose an eyeball. We have lost. Rip us. Oh, that's right. It wasn't a boss fight. How disappointing. We still in there. We just don't get the benefit. Okay, wood carver. The wood carving for the squirrels is great, but it's just not as helpful. I think we got to go see the wood carver. Worker ants. Ah, the diligent ant. Its strength is proportionate to the size of its colony. River otter and bullfrog. Is there a way for me to not take any of you? I guess bullfrog's my best bet. The decrepit woodcarver appears. She moved with a certain vigor in spite of her considerable age. So empty space. So burrower. I guess theoretically this game could end up taking an infinite amount of streams to complete if you keep being bad. It could. That's what almost happened when we played FTL. We played FTL before you found me during Vampire, but I played FTL for several streams and we still didn't beat it. It's one of the few games that I've just walked away from. I don't like you. I think we're gonna go with this. How did it feel to give up on FTL? Not great. I mean, I guess I never went into this with like the intention of beating every game. When you looked up again, she'd vanished. I don't think it's still actually in the rules at the bottom of the page anymore. In my about section, the way I used to describe it is that I would play every game and like give it a try, right? But my old condition at the beginning of the stream was that I would just play things for 3 hours. And if I liked them, I'd keep playing them. And if I didn't, I would stop. And FTL I love, but I played it for like 6 streams and didn't get a W. The mud tugged hard at your feet, forcing you to slow your pace. A rank odor caused your stomach to churn and your eyes to water. It was the rotting fish that hung from the branches around you. A huge man approached. So I don't know. Go fish. I don't know how I'm gonna solve for the sharks. My plan nears its moment of truth, but you must defeat him first. I mean, no pressure, right? So a kingfisher. So I just need something that's going to do more than 1 damage. Ooh. Kingfisher won't hit Mantis, and that's just going to leave Mantis available to like fucking run roughshod. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Stale fish. Hard choose. All right, he's trying to take Mantis, who is now Mantis God, so that's obviously unacceptable. New fish. Easy choose. Get wrecked, nerd. Mine now. Go fish. Wait, so he took my squirrel, but that like fucking does nothing for him. Mantis God's gonna finish this, so. Go fish. Ah, he only put 1 out this time. Oh, interesting. All right, give me a single squirrel. Yeah, so let me do this. I'm gonna play Stunted Wolf. Yes, I'm sure. We're gonna get 4 damage in on this fight, or on this round. Go fish. I think we have him. Because now, if I pull another squirrel, yeah, I think we're done. Get fucked, angler. Need a light. Your reward. The uninspiring Gek. Perhaps you can find a use for it. Molman. Ah, and a Mantis God. The Holy Mantis God, a perfect incarnation of terror. I mean, I think with us having the souped up insects, Mantis God's the play, right? So wait, if this is natively Mantis God, will this upgrade into something beyond Mantis God? You considered one of the angler's catches as a meal, but the rank odor deterred you. Dinner would have to wait. Let me think. A frigid gust of wind billowed, unwelcome, into your lungs. The beauty of the falling snow failed to distract you from the chill in your bones. You had ascended to the snow line. All right, let's look around the room. Has anything changed? We got our second candle burst back. That's why he said need a light, I take it. I still can't see anything behind me. I wish I knew where these candles. God, stop looking at me, dog. I wish I knew how to light like these candles or what the smoke billowing in this thing did. Because you're right, there's like 2 spots, or at least 1 spot. Like this spot potentially has something we've not seen, and this could be fucking who knows what back there right behind us. Do you feel as bad about giving up on your Malkavian playthrough as you do your FTL playthrough? I don't think I do. I will say the Malkavian playthrough, I guess I had psyched up in my head as being so much different than a standard playthrough that get an elk and make the photo. Oh, I didn't even think about doing this. I'd psyched myself up thinking that the Malkavian run was going to be so different that when I plowed right into it as the second like follow-up, and it was still so similar just with tweaked dialogue, I think I had kind of set myself up for disappointment, right? I'll almost certainly at some point go back and play through a Malkavian run. We might even do that for Halloween again this year. That might just become like a staple thing on the channel where I play vampire during spooky month. All right, so we got a cave here. Sell our pelts, right? I think that's something we really want to do. This was just a sacrifice for a boon. All right, let's go to the cave first. That's what we need. At least 4 attack power combined, 6 health. Must cost at least 5 bones. All right, well, we're definitely not taking the bone card. What was it? 6 health, 4 attack. Is Spooky Month going to be all spooky games? Probably. That's kind of what we did the first time that I had Spooky Month. So 4 attack would require us to pull... The wolf pelts really fuck me on this. But I don't really have a ton of healthy boys either. 1, 2... Health is definitely the better choice. Statistically, health is the only chance I have of really getting this. Let's go! You have passed. Ooh. Worthy sacrifice. So a wolf cub that turns into 3 blood if I sacrifice it. An undying sparrow is an interesting thought because it flies. I get it as a reusable sacrifice. And I'm still getting chip damage out of it. Like the wolf cub is nice because it's an easy summon that I can then use to make a bigger summon, right? Like I could use a single squirrel, sacrifice it to bring out the young wolf, and then use that to bring out any of my summons. But sparrow kind of becomes the same thing and is reusable, and I don't feel as bad about taking up a space with him, because he's still going to be able to put damage down with flying. He would be especially helpful like behind a barricade. Interesting. I'm going to take the sparrow. Sacrifice a card for a boon. Do we have a card that I would sack? Yes, we can ditch this bullfrog, which I think is what I did the first time as well. Please no, do what you must. We got this alpha and I have at no point been able to bring it out. All right, bye bullfrog. It's you. You're the sacrifice. So now we have 2 bones at the start of every one, right? Get it. We meet again. So you found the stunted wolf. I've seen this play out enough times to know that a plan is in motion. Make haste. Oh, Stinkbug gets the boost too. I didn't even remember that. All right, so Snowy Fur in my area is not as nice as having like a blocker in his area. Turkey Vulture's a 3/3 flying. Hi, Spydar. Mole is 0/4, but he moves around, so we got to be able to chew through him pretty quickly. We can bring Stinkbug out for free early. Let's bring Stinkbug out and give her time to evolve. Wolf will kill Turkey Vulture. So let's start working towards bringing Wolf out. I'll save Stunted Wolf for a second. Yeah, we just eat the 3 there. That's fine. I know. All right, so now with an extra squirrel out, Summon out Wolf. Wolf will kill this turkey vulture. Yeah, there we go. Raven egg kind of sucks because it's going to be able to fly. Oh no, snowy fur's okay. It's got flying block as well. Pronghorn moves and has bifurcated attack, but will chew it up pretty badly. The 1 damage kind of sucks because it's going to be able to potentially dig into Wolf kind of hard. But we're not going to worry about it too much. Let's get Stunted Wolf out. Use me wisely. I just did, dog. We about to do fucking what? 7 damage? I think we're done. Oh no, Mole jumped over for a defense. All right, Raven gets a 2-shot here. Yeah, Wolf will kill this Pronghorn. And we're about to do 4 damage. Oh, we're done. Get wrecked, nerd. All right, let's sell these pelts that I've been sitting on for ages. Show me some exquisite pelts. All right, hair pelt. Another mantis. Interesting idea. How many of them am I willing to load the deck with? They're very fragile, so I don't gain a ton from that. Worker ant would be fine if we had more ants to make it up. Souped up ringworm, I believe, is just a 1/2. Bloodhound. When an opposing creature is placed opposite to an empty space, the card bearing the sigil will move to that empty space. Gives me kind of a rotating blocker. Do any of these have skills that I would like to take and put onto other cards? I guess that's the other question, right? They do. What if I could take what that Kingfisher has and put it on to the Mantis God? And then, oh, wolf pelts too? Exquisite. Ah, so wolf pelts give you an upgraded version. So this is a bees within Kingfisher, grizzly with thorns. When a card bearing the sigil damages another creature, the creature perishes. So a porcupine that would kill on command. Card count. These sea creature ones are fucking weird. Cockroach that would give me a bee. So it's unkillable and gives me a bee. I just got Mantis God Tri Attack doing 3 damage. That's like that's like an instant win condition, right? Mantis God with 1 thorns is like useless because it's just gonna get exploded. So again, I think the Kingfisher might be... Yeah, the Kingfisher I kind of like, not as much from playing it as from stealing its abilities. But it could be a bit until we see any of that. The only one on this map that I could see was over on the other side. Get some items here. That pitiful possum. So it's a frozen possum. So it's a frozen possum is created in your hand. A frozen possum is defined as 0 power, 5 health, frozen away. So it's a blocking card that I can then have as a creature. One of the boss's masks is just another with the mask upside down. I did not notice that, Afterlife. Black Goat, I don't have enough big summon cards in my deck. I think I want the frozen possum. Bones. Oh no. You can't use that. Failure. To the user, nothing will happen. This bottle of goo has no use. That sounds too negative to be truly negative. The make everything flying is pretty filthy. We're gonna take the failure. I hope I don't regret that. All right, conditional battle. What time is it? It's 11. Good gravy. All right, enemies having decrease your power by 1 kind of sucks. Lucky draw. All right, we got the alpha for once. We haven't seen him actually in battle. Kingfisher, lucky draw, squirrel. So Kingfisher, I've talked at, oh my God, Moose Buck 3/7 and a Mole Man. Don't like any of that. All right, so we got to get something going here. Let's get the Kingfisher out. Alpha could wind up being very helpful here. All right, 3 damage from the moose sucks, but Mole Man ain't gonna do anyone no harm, so that's okay. Weak fawn, another mole. Let me see. If I put a stoat across from the moose buck, it just does no damage. Kind of tempted to bring out the possum. Bedtime for me. Good luck getting bippity boppitying with the most attractive lumberjack I've ever seen, and I live in Canada. Thanks for coming to hang out, buddy. I will see you Thursday for some Life is Strange. Yeah, let me do this. Let me pull a squirrel. We're gonna bring out the stoat in front of Mole Man. This spot, you sure? And then I'm gonna play the frozen possum in front of Moose Buck. So we're just gonna chip away at Mole Man for a minute here. Not in a great spot with that though, if I'm honest. You can play Alpha, which will soup up Kingfisher. I met your opponent in this game and not Ryan, FYI. I'd take this guy over Ryan any day. Well, naturally. Oh, right. This Kingfisher doesn't do any damage. He's about to evolve. So first things first, we need a squirrel for what I'm doing next. Let's use the failure. I'm serious. You cannot use that. There's no possible use for it. I'll place it on that shelf over there for now. My advice, avoid it. Oh, interesting. So it's in the room now. So this Kingfisher should now have an attack on 1. Blocked on both sides. No dams for your beaver. Well, it's not actually a beaver, sir. It's an alpha, but you just thought it was a beaver because I'm tricksy. All right, we're going to kill the elk fawn. We didn't kill the elk fawn because we fly. So now I'm just dead. Not quite, but very close. Didn't think about the fact that I would fly over. I really would have preferred killing that elk, if I'm honest. All right, wolf, we can... Ugh. Just, ugh. All right, so let me bring out wolf by killing both of you. Yeah, you here. And then I need the other frozen possum to continue blocking this moose buck for a minute. You're going to go to a 2-2. You're going to die to the elk, so that's fine. Oh, no, you're not. Okay, you still got the 3 in because you got the boost from leader. Which means a squirrel would kill this elk. But there's another fucking one right behind it. All right, beehive. Yeah? God, I have no margin for error. Mole Man's about to die. Possum's gonna eat that shot from the moose. Wolf again. God, I really fucking need someone to kill this moose. Elk, elk. All right, so... Hear me out. This sounds a little nutty. I'm gonna kill Stoat because Mole Man is actually less dangerous to me than the card behind him. He doesn't have the modifier and he doesn't do any damage. He can't move to do any other blocking until this boulder's gone. So he doesn't do anything to me this turn. Wolf is at least gonna finally put some chip damage on that moose, and B is gonna kill a moose, or is gonna kill an elk. He didn't because he's flying. I'm dumb again. So now I've lost. No. Yes, because Mantis God will be drained. If I put this next to Alpha, we'll stay at 1. We're gonna kill the elk. We're gonna do 1 damage. See, I can't put him in front of the moose buck, because then I won't have any attack power. I'm going to lose the 1 attack power I have. The only way for him to be worth any attack power is in front of the elk. But then I can't block the moose buck, which means we're dead. But if I put him in front of the moose, we at least don't die this turn, or do we? We would take 2 health. We would still die this turn. I don't think there's a way out for me here. The elk won't die afterlife because we're going to have an attack of nothing. When I put him down in front of the moose, this makes him not have any attack power. So he's going to hit the elk, but for nothing. Yeah. Oh, I would have to kill the alpha anyway. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'm just doomed. That's all right. We have 2. We're on a new level, so we have 2 lives. That one was tough. I hoped for more because my deck is built around several low attack power characters. That modifier is especially damaging for me. I think I goofed early with the Kingfisher because I didn't think of the fact that the Kingfisher was going to fly over my opponent. That probably was winnable and I just done goofed. Speaking of the moose buck, I don't recall making that one. They still won't tell me what the bell ring does. Turkey vulture, the pernicious vulture, a tyrant of the skies. The end of the owner's turn, a card bearing the sigil will move in the direction inscribed on the sigil. Creatures in the way will be pushed in the same direction. I'm gonna take the turkey vulture because a 3/3 flying feels pretty good. Oh, right. We had the failure set somewhere in the room. Hang on. No, I don't have an elk afterlife. I still don't have one, unfortunately. I don't think one's even come up and play. Here's the failure. Keep seals. So don't unseal it. Urgh! The pain is unbearable. Even after all these years. What do you want? I have very little to live for these days. Jesus Christ. All right. Well, our secret eyeball is saying to keep it sealed, so I don't think we should mess with it. Elk and squirrel. All right, I don't know what the mushrooms are. Campfire, I'd like an opportunity to potentially upgrade Mantis God. So I think that's the play. I think we're going campfire. The crackling fire lit the starving faces of a group of survivors. We have not food, one said, but perhaps one of your creatures will join us. Enhance its power, said another. Nope, nope, nope. Do what you must if it must be. Well, now they have me nervous. Maybe we don't throw him in. Maybe we throw normal Mantis in. Because he'll turn into Mantis God anyway, and I'd hate to lose my Mantis God if this is something that's going to go sideways. The fire warmed the weary mantis and enhanced its power. You suspected the intentions. Okay, you guys got me all freaked out about the fact that eventually they're going to kill me. There are 2 of your cards with a different look. They have schnecky edges. So those are ones that I got for beating bosses. Those are like rare cards that were rewards. I got the first one for beating the prospector and the second one for beating the angler. We have all those mushrooms up here. This is the one I'm interested in though. I want to get the Kingfisher ability on my Mantis God. All right, souped up beehive, wolf. None of this feels great, if I'm honest. We're gonna squirrel down a beehive. And then we just gotta deal with it. Another fucking moose buck. I might be dead here before we can even really get things rolling. He's gonna kill the elder beehive in 2 turns. Well, no, because he's gonna move. Okay, I'm not gonna sack this elder beehive then yet. Oh, he can't move. All right, let's go. All right, so yeah. So bee and a squirrel is gonna let me summon a wolf. Mole Man's gonna move if I put him anywhere other than here. So if I put him here, we'll get damage on Mole Man. Gonna get 1 more block out of the beehive, which is gonna also give me another bee. So let me pull the squirrel. I'm gonna need... God, a fucking elk on the way. All right, 2 damage, but we got our bee. And I have a squirrel, so I can summon this wolf already. Sparrow unending. 2 health. Any of these guys will kill me. But it does mean... All right, squirrel out. Sparrow for the squirrel. 2-4 or 3-5. Bee. And then Sparrow won't die. Bee will die. Give me Wolf. Wolf will at least put in another chunk on Moose. But I'm going to be down to 1 health. Wolf will almost be done with Mole. Okay. Okay. I have shitload of bones. We know we can get at least 1. The alpha. Yo, okay. So this will let Sparrow hit for 2. Wolf will clear Mole. And I'll get 1 damage out of alpha. Yeah, okay. So this is going to clear Mole. I know I'm not going to get the dams. That's fine. But we are going to get 2 damage, and I'll have a block for the Moose on the next turn. We're going to get 2 damage, then I'm going to take 2 damage, but we're also going to be rid of the Mole, and the Wolf is souped up. Oh, even better! Yo, what a fucking dumb Mole. All right, this is huge. We lost our permanent summoner dude. You'll kill the elk. You will not kill the moose buck. Mantis God. Oh shit, but I need to be able to sacrifice something for him. You're gonna die to the moose buck next turn. Yeah. So here's... If you sack, the elk lives. If I sacrifice the alpha, the elk lives. Let's let this roll. Kill his elk. He's got a bloodhound. We've lost our alpha. All right, wolf is gonna kill moose buck. If I pull a squirrel, now I can get mantis god out. So he's gonna kill moose buck and wolf's gonna get the full 3 damage out. Fucking huge. And what did mantis god turn into? Elder mantis god. That's big time. He won't die to elk. A lucky draw. It's my friend stink bug. 1, 2, but you'll turn into a yeah. So stink bug here turns them into a 1 and blocks that incoming damage. Fucking love it. Cracking. All right, Kingfisher is a 1/1. None of this matters because Elder Mantis God got this. Woo! That felt dicey for a minute. All right, the bell ringing one, the black goat, the apothesized goat, the truest offering, sacrificing it grants 3 blood. Or an elk. I kind of have to take the elk in the hopes of creating the picture. Oh, goat would be nice though. We'll take the elk. All right, now. Yeah, it was just an elk with a squirrel next to it. My plan here is to take the Kingfisher and give those abilities to the Mantis God. This should effectively make this Mantis God like a big dick badass. This Mantis God is enlightened to a level never before seen by a card. We have a new boss. A man stood before you, a man you recognized immediately. It was the Trapper. You can also move the Mantis God 3-way attack to others. Wait, what? That's what the Mantis God does. He always gets the trifurcated attack, but now he's trifurcated attack, flying, and doesn't block. So when he upgrades, he's just a guaranteed 6 damage down the pipe. You reached out to examine his wares, but he stopped you. Sorry, but today you will supply the pelts. Oh, so you were saying that the trader is just the Trapper's mask upside down. Whoa. All right. Trapper not fucking around. We got Mantis on the first draw is huge. Strange Frog. Leaping Trap. When a card bearing this sigil perishes, the creature opposing it perishes as well. A pelt is created in your hand. Interesting. So he's got a lot of low power units that block. Bring me out Squirrel so that I can bring out Sparrow so that I can bring out Mantis. Yeah. All right, that sucked, but that was fine. We can bring Stoat out automatically. Or we can have our Mantis God. He's only got the 1 health though, so he won't kill this strange frog. Card bearing the sigil will block an opposing creature bearing the airborne sigil. I don't want to play Mantis God in front of that, because if he kills it on a block, he dies. So let's bring out Stoat. And intentionally I want to clear a space to bring out the Mantis God. Bad play. It actually was not. I disagree with you, Stoat. We got a wolf pelt. We got a wolf pelt. All right, we're taking damage. That's fine. Wolf pelt in play. Wolf pelt in play. This gives me a second. Squirrel out. It won't take damage. We can use it next turn as part of summoning something else. We have a raven on the way. That doesn't feel great. Greetings. Oh, hello, friends. I really need to clear the traps to be able to make room. Wait a minute. Did I misplay this? Because it's just whatever's across that'll be an effect for Mantis God. How much damage am I about to take? 2 from the Raven. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4. I think I fucked this up. Maybe something summons for bones. Beehive. Yeah, I fucked it up. I should have put the Mantis God out. I got scared because of the traps, because I didn't want to be in a situation where the traps would kill Mantis God. But the trap only affects the thing directly across from it. So as long as I wasn't lined up straight across, it wouldn't have mattered. If I had him out here, he would have cleared Strange Frog and this trap over here before I ever even brought out the Stunted Wolf. Raven can't kill him because he Kingfishers underneath. Yeah. There were ways I could have won this and I just dropped the ball. That's a bummer. There was some really good quality in that deck, and I just dunked it. You'll make an exquisite pelt. Probably for the best. We went real late tonight. Man, this game's intense. I'll be the best pelt? You're goddamn right. Take pride in my pelt ability. Please, try to remain alive for just a short while longer. I would like a memento. Your death card. Let us begin. Draw the cost. Well, they all cost 2, so I don't really get a whole lot of choice. Power and health. Well, I guess we'll take the 2/2. And then we'll extract the sigils. Bifurcated for 2. Flight. This we get both the dam and the alpha ability. Let's do this. Why not? Sigil of Leader and Sigil of Builder. I never did ask your name. This one's oopsie because I dropped the ball in the fight with the trapper. Prepare yourself. Death awaits. Are you ready? Wah wah. So close, yet so far away. Yo, we are able to see a lot more of his face there for a hot second. Did you guys see that? We saw way more than his eyes. Not much for trading that last one. Are you prepared to make the right deals? What are you looking at? Keep your eyes on me. A gift from the angler. You see, he was defeated recently and wishes to redeem himself. It would be unfortunate if you were to fall to the prospector before he was given the chance. This hook is powerful. You may steal one of my cards with it. For that reason, you will not find any others along the path. Use it wisely. Oh, that foul stunted wolf. You really want such a creature in your deck? Stunted Wolf looking V different? The sight of it does try my temper, but it has been dealt, so it stands. All right, so yeah, his hair's all different. I can steal a card, and we have the sacrificial dagger to let me chop my eyeball out, which always feels great. Alpha and Squirrel. This one seems kind of difficult. You're wondering about that painting? Wait, homeboy's just gonna tell me shit? I've seen stuff come out of it. Ugh. But only if the cards are aligned just right. Oh, is the failure supposed to help us solve all these puzzles, but we've already solved them? Is that the problem? God, stop it. Every time I make this move. Got another. Maybe I shouldn't be extinguished. Oh, never mind. I do relish snuffing out your excess candles before a boss. Perhaps you will now enjoy it as much as I do. So we've gained the smoke. I wonder if additional clicking does anything to this. We can turn its eyes on. Can't get out the door. All right. You win this time, mysterious photographer. Man, y'all, what a wild first night to Inscryption. This game's bonkers, so I am very excited to continue playing with this. If it was not already almost midnight, I would likely keep playing it. I'm pretty hooked in, if I'm being real serious. So excellent suggestion, Afterlife. I am definitely going to keep playing this one. Gang, if you came to hang out, if you came along with one of the raids, if you dropped by with Billy over at Studio 4, if you came along with Shinobi, and you haven't done so, consider dropping a follow. Helps small streamers like me out. Plus, if you want to see some more of the continuation of this bonkers Inscryption game, you'll want to have my go live messages to let you know we're playing. We're gonna be back on Thursday, so no Inscryption on Thursday, and then on Saturday the plan is to finish up the final 2 chapters of Life is Strange True Colors. So if you've been watching along with that, tune in on Thursday. We are gonna keep barreling down the road. I do have an idea for what's coming after Life is Strange, so I'm good for like a single game, but I'm always looking for more suggestions. If you guys have anything from the backlog you would like me to play, something that you just want an opinion on, something that you really love that you'd love to see someone else enjoy, go ahead and hit me up. Tag me on my socials or drop by the Gilded server. That second set of links that I dropped in chat, you can find all of that good stuff in there. And I think what we might do, hey, let me find a raid here. I don't know who all's still playing. I think we might go see the Butt. You guys want to go see the Butt? The best underground treasure team. A couple of my buddies are wrapping up some stuff in Gloomhaven, and I think we might do that. Oh, someone's playing. They got a fun party. Okay, guys, we're gonna go raid Sirius Croft, who is playing some Gloomhaven, a real slick game if you're unfamiliar with it. But we're gonna go do that. Stealth is in his chat. You know Stealth as Heyo Nico, who was by a little bit earlier. So a couple friends of the channel in one fell swoop with this raid. So let's drop in, say hello, cheer them on, help them get Gloomhaven out of their backlog. And then I'll be back with you guys on Thursday for Life is Strange. So plenty more fun coming down the pipe. Until then, be good to each other, but be ruthless with those backlogs. Good night, everybody.